Okay guys, one more last video. This is another Uber hotspot, and I don't mean Uber the car service, but it's a totally over-the-top place. It's called Krog Street Market. That right there is an old stove manufacturing company. This building over here is called the Stove Works. That is the Atlanta Beltline corridor. See where that green looking jack, like a game jacks is there? That's the Atlanta Beltline corridor. I just came off of it. It ends here. This is Irwin Street. So again, those docks, these warehouses right here, which is the Stove Works, would have backed up right to the rail line. That's the old railroad line that goes around the city of Atlanta. But this is what I want to show you here. This is another super hot spot. They call it a West Coast style Epicurean center. They took the old stove manufacturing company, the warehouse that was in there, and gutted it and put in about 20 real high-end, kind of crafty restaurants and pop-up stands and all kinds of stuff. This is a new building that they built on the end. That's actually a market called the Merchant. That's a retail store. That bridge right there, that metal bridges look kind of interesting. I know some of you might want to paint something like that. That used to allow pedestrians to go from the old Stoveworks plant over here to the plant over here. That they made, I think, potbelly stoves and maybe wood-burning stoves in this building. This is Krog Street Market, straight ahead of there, and that restaurant that you see right here is one of the best restaurants in Atlanta. It's a Tex-Mex place called Super Rica, and you can see what they've done there. They made that look like you're in Austin, Texas, or down in Laredo or something like that, and food is fantastic here. It's called Super Rica. For those of you that like craft beers, inside this building is a place called Hop City, which has, I think, 60 taps, one of the craft beer meccas here in Atlanta. And there's some very, very cool restaurants in here. This in the evening would be an unbelievable. Back there where I was, if you look, I'm underneath that metal bridge right here. So if you look at that, if you were to get back over there, where I was standing right over there, and set up your easel right there on the sidewalk or in that parking lot, and shoot back this way, this patio right here, the Super Rica patio, is just beautiful. They've got it all lit up. You can see the sign. Again, to me, it feels like you're down in Laredo somewhere. But just a gorgeous, gorgeous sign. This is very, very photogenic, or artgenic. I'm not sure what you'd call it. Plein air-genic. Even got some little flowers over here. So this would be, and by the way, in terms of selling this, you would have no problem selling anything. I don't believe you'd have any problem selling anything in and around the belt line, and certainly not here at Krog Street Market, because this is, by the way, this is super high end. I mean, this is not super. I'd say medium high end restaurants. The guy that's behind this is called Ford Fry. I think he's a James Beard winner multiple times. So high end in terms of food is my point. So there you have it. This is Krog Street Market, and I hope somebody comes out and paints this, because it's one of the hot spots in Atlanta.